So tonight, I will be discussing at-home activity number 4, what put out the flame. So the purpose of at-home activity number 4 is to observe what puts out the flame. The main idea of this activity is to observe what happens to the candle as Dr. Ferguson pours the vinegar inside of the jar with the lit candle. Dr. Ferguson started with the saucer jar and spent some time melting the candlestick, basically its wax, into the jar. Then he attached the bottom of the candlestick into the wax so that it could stick. He had one measuring cup filled with baking soda and water and another measuring cup filled with vinegar. First, he poured 1/4 of an inch of baking soda and water down the side of the jar. Next, he lit the flame. Then he poured the vinegar down the side of the jar. Before the start of the activity, I predicted that the baking soda and water would put out the flame just because the simple fact that water puts out fire. As I was watching the video, after Dr. Ferguson poured 1 tablespoon of vinegar down the side of the jar, it started to sizzle with bubbles. However, it did not put out the flame. Then, when he poured a 2nd tablespoon of vinegar, it sizzled as well as put out the flame. The science behind the sizzling is that when you combine vinegar and baking soda, carbon dioxide is formed during this chemical reaction. Carbon dioxide is a very heavy gas which accumulates in the measuring cup. Gases behaving much the same way as liquids do. Pouring the heavy carbon dioxide gas over the flame pushes away the oxygen from around the candle, causing the fire to go out due to lack of oxygen. So, how does this connect to Chapter 10? This activity connects to Chapter 10 reading by aligning with cooperative learning. Being that this activity is a hands-on activity where we get to make predictions and observations, it is a great way for us to engage in the science concepts and conduct our own experiment. Also, by Dr. Ferguson giving us direct and explicit instruction on how to conduct the experiment, it allows us to be safe all while engaging and enjoying the experiment. So, at the end of the day, the vinegar, 2 tablespoons of vinegar put out the fire. And that's it.